you tired of those little minuscule 3, 5x gains that you might get from Ethereum or from Bitcoin, or maybe that little 2% gains and you have a party over Cardano? Then skip off this video. We're not talking about those 5x gains. We're talking about those type of gains that are changing life. We're talking about those type of gains that you want to tell your entire family about. We're talking about, in this video, we're talking about those type of gains that you leave your house, you go to your mom's house, you go to your sister's house, you go to your dad's house, knock on the door with, Dad, look at my crypto portfolio. You should have got on this. So in this video today, we're gonna be talking about some cryptocurrencies that I know will change the way we do the metaverse. And the reason why I believe the metaverse is not going to give you those 5x gains, those little cryptocurrency, oh, I made 3x gains, just have a party. No. But the reason why I think the metaverse is going to produce the 10, 20, 30, 100x gains is just I believe the metaverse is going to become the next biggest industry. Let me explain. The way I see life being within the next couple of years is there's either going to be what I call hybrids, or there's going to be metaverse people. I don't know what else to call them. But what I see is everyone's gonna be in the metaverse. No doubt, guaranteed. Your grandma's gonna be in the metaverse. Okay, everyone's gonna be on it. Because you can get everything from there without even having to move. Trust me, your grandma's gonna get from there. Be in the metaverse. I'm the type of person that doesn't invest in meme coins because I don't believe that, I mean, at any point, someone can lose money. Let me give you an example. Doge. I mean, I got at the right time. You remember Doge having, oh, it's equal to $1 on the Saturday Night Live scale. Elon Musk talks about, on Saturday Night Live. I call it right before because I noticed that Doge is actually owned by, I think it was like 20 or 25 major wallets. And I saw their tweets that all saying they're going to have to dump it. So I hopped right out, and right before it plummeted, I make my money and I ran. I never bought another shitcoin again. So in this video, we're going to be talking about those cryptocurrency gains. We're going to be talking about those cryptocurrency projects that will completely revolutionize the way the metaverse comes to fruition. And I'm not to have and the way I invest, let me give you a little insight before we talk about this video about my investment strategy. In order to look for these massive gains, these 10, 50, 100x gains, I call it the Rockefeller Method. Rockefeller, I mean, we all know made all that steel and shit like that, but he wasn't a person that built buildings or bridges or railroads or train stations or whatever it is. He wasn't that guy. What he did is he was the steel supplier. He became the richest person ever in history by becoming the person that supplied. He was like the middleman from all the companies, and he made it so that everybody had to rely on his steel. He was middlemaning every single business that relied on steel that there was in the US and even the government. So let's talk about those type of cryptocurrency projects that I think, or that I know are going to do the same thing, that I think will do the same thing, and they're very undervalued, and you need to check them out right now. So let's just, enough of that rant, let's get straight to this video. So the first one we have over here is, oops, let me share, my bad. Oops. It's cool. So the first one that we actually have over here is something called MetaHero. Now, MetaHero, first of all, just without even looking at, don't look at this guys yet, all right? MetaHero is started by this company in Dubai. Keeping that in mind, I don't even have to look at any of this. I'm initially, right off the bat, I know Dubai, super wealthy. They have close to unlimited funding. So let's get back into this. Meta Hero, if you hop into here, what Meta Hero is trying to do is they're trying to have the world's, not the world's, because this is done, this is in the air, this is the metaverse. They're trying to have the largest database of just objects, assets, people. So what they're doing is they built this massive, massive sphere here. And the reason why they built this massive sphere is to scan objects, to scan avatars. And now this is going to be where it gets really interesting. And the reason why this is incredible is because we're going to see a bunch of these massive companies coming to the metaverse. And we've already seen it right now in the news. For example, Facebook changed its name to Meta. A couple more examples. I mean, I know all of these dating apps recently have just said that they're going to join the metaverse. You see all of these companies with so much funding, with so much background, coming into the metaverse in order to expand. Now, the great thing about this is I see Meta here as becoming the bridge or the middleman to all metaverses by being able to create a massive database of objects, assets, and avatars. Now people rely on Meta Heroes database to fill up their metaverses with stuff and people and avatars and things like that. So in this sphere, you pretty much go in there, bunch of cameras just taking a bunch of pictures of you with amazing high quality to import you online. Now, another really, really cool concept I see in this is that you can create an avatar. Let's say Scarlett Johansson wants to create an avatar. She can create this avatar and sell this avatar to a bunch of video games or to a bunch of movies, whatever's in the metaverse. You can create an avatar if you're hot like me, if you're a handsome mofo like me. I can scan myself, I can make myself an avatar, and I can sell my avatar to other companies and instantly just make those profits. And anybody can do this. Okay, I imagine influencers, famous people, things like that, they're gonna love this concept, especially when the metaverse becomes more popular. Meta here currently, let's talk about their coin real quick. Meta here over here, top on max. Meta here, they started out at around 0.006. Now they're up at around 0.11. I started talking about Meta Hero kind of around here, somewhere in October, and it's gonna pop off. Guys, this isn't a pop off. I do believe it's gonna go well further than 0.15. I believe it's gonna break this and it's gonna pass that all-time high. Because this market cap can be whatever they want. These people over here. It can literally be whatever they want. There's so much funding. The next project we're going to talk about is Altera. Now, Altera, there's another similar one to it right now, but I like Altera better. Mainly because a lot of my mentors are actually advising them. And I just know based upon their history and my mentors that this project is going to do well. The reason why I believe Altera is going to do fantastically, phenomenally, is because Altera is another one of those cases where they're doing something different. They're doing something where that just makes sense. And why isn't it already like this? It's pretty much one of those deals. Altera offers dynamic NFTs, and the best way I explain this to people is that typically what you have to do is, let's say you get a sword in this game, and you got a bunch of kills with the sword. You know, when you got a bunch of points on there, it's gonna upgrade the sword. Instead of taking that sword, putting it in, getting another one, it's just gonna give a dynamic instant update. Pretty much, it's like a smart NFT. okay, that takes out a step and allows it to just instantly update. So it's not saving gas fees, first of all. But the next project we're about to talk about is not completely, I think, hopefully eliminate gas fees. But Altura. Currently, Altera is sitting at around 0.27. Let's go to the max real quick. I started talking about Altura when Alex Becker started talking about Altura at around 0.16. It's currently popped off to 0.42. It's currently at 0.27 around there. May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Couple months old. Small market cap still. I think that can be huge. And this is just another project that, like, why wasn't this made already? So I'm definitely in this. The next project we're going to talk about is called Ultra. Now, everybody, any PC gamer, as a matter of fact, any gamer knows what Steam is. Steam is the biggest platform to buy video games for the PC, for computer. Ultra right now is trying to be the next Steam with the metaverse. Now, the only drawback about this right now is that Steam had a fantastic game that drew people into Steam. It had Half-Life. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't that much of a gamer. I didn't play Half-Life too much, played maybe a handful of times. But what I'm trying to say is Half-Life brought people into Steam. Ultra doesn't really they don't yet have that game that's gonna bring so many people into it, mainly because the metaverse is still a pretty new thing as well. But if it does get that game that's like the next that has similar qualities to Half-Life and brings a lot of popularity to Ultra like Half-Life did to Steam, yeah, you're gonna get those 50, 100x games with Ultra. Yeah. And realistically, it's overall, if you go to the download page over here, looks the same like Steam. Actually, look kind of a little bit of Discord, to be honest. Check out the pages. But yeah, Ultra, guys, Ultra. Next one over here is Moon River. So I was actually just on the page here. I was on the page. Let me go back over here. So Moon River is in partnership with Moonbeam. And pretty much, actually, we go into here. Let me explain this a little bit better. Because if we go over to here, we go and look at, for example, actually, no, I'm going to do that. Coins here. If you look at like Bitcoin, Ethereum, currently right now, most games are on Solana. All right. Polkadot is pretty good for games. Realistically, what's happening is most transactions are, especially on the Ethereum network, are first very expensive. I'm sure if you trade any crypto on the Ethereum network, you definitely realize that by now. Solana and Polkadot, currently most games are on Solana. The only thing is, the thing is, it still costs a fee to buy something. It still costs a gas fee. And for games where you are buying a little 99-cent magic wand for your game, why would you spend another $2 on a gas fee? Or $1, even $1, you won't. Because it's only $1 little wand. So that doesn't really make any sense. Next thing is, it's not the fastest gaming option. And because of those two reasons, I think what Moon River is trying to do in conjunction with Moonbeam, most of Moon River, what they're trying to do is they're trying to solve all of those problems. The best way of putting it, they're trying to solve all the problems that Ethereum has. That they're trying. Moonriver is a solution from all the problems that Ethereum network is trying to solve right now. And I started talking about Moonriver when it was, I think it was 4.11 or something like that, 3.11. Somewhere around here is kind of where I started talking about them. Somewhere around here. I think I bought that day and went down, then went back up, something like there. Yeah, that's when I put the first video out. But realistically though, this market cap can be so much more. Definitely billions. Definitely. Because if you look at, for example, 69 billion Solana, Polkadot is what, 56? If Moonriver, if what does already, if Moonriver is able to do what they said they do, and they're already kind of doing it, they're already almost there, and get over to the leaderboard over here to around anywhere between 60, yeah, let's say 60 billion of a market cap. I don't see why not. Why wouldn't Moonriver get up to somewhere around there? So what I'm trying to say, it's very undervalued, especially now. And obviously that's because it is still a fairly new project. Still hasn't been able to implement all that it's been trying to do. For example, Bridge, Ethereum, Kusamu, Kusama. Excuse me, guys. But it still hasn't been able to implement it all just yet. But once they do, it's going to be revolutionary. So guys, I don't want to make this video too long, but those are the 3 projects that I'm in love with. Those are the 3 projects that I'm really, really in love with. Ultra, not yet. I can hold off on Ultra a little bit till we get a more of a game to go on there. Moonriver, I'm definitely got to pick up even more of this before it starts to pop off. Because right now we see it kind of in the middle here, stuck at the 400s, but we're just waiting for that breaking point to pass 400s, and then it's to the moon. Ultra, still wait. I want to wait on the game before I get into this. Altera, definitely ready into this. Meta here, yes sir. So those are the games. Those are the cryptocurrencies. And obviously we got, like, by the way, we got Polkadot and you got Solana, which, well, most games are based on. But as soon as Moonriver gets there, I'm taking it out and putting back Moonriver all 100% in there. Because I definitely can see on here, on the leaderboard over here. Oops. But guys, those are the projects that I'm in love with. Have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know down below. If you guys are interested in the latest crypto call outs, the latest passive income producing assets that you can start up right now and literally have money work for you, if you're interested in those type of things, you're interested in these type of profits, click the link down below. Get your freedom. All right, guys, and I'll see you up there. Right there, guys. Right up there at the top. Peace out, baby.